2K25 partnering with Hoop Bus and MBPA. We're here with Jaren Jackson Jr. They introduced you. They say Jaren Jack, J Jack. What's the deal? Do you have a new nickname that I'm unaware of?
Well, really, I'm Trip, but
that's what I thought.
I'm really Trip, but it's whatever people want to. I'll respond if it's J Jack. I've heard that before.
I thought it was Triple J. I thought it was Trip on the fence.
It's Triple J. It's Triple J. Yeah.
It was
for sure.
All right. So obviously you are a great defensive player. So what do you think about defense in NBA 2K?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look at the Lakers as they get off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Pumped up to go after a road win here tonight. Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And the Lakers starting five. They've got DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Hill in at the small forward. And for New York, we've got George, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. And New York has possession. Here's George. Westbrook outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by Nash.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Hill can't connect.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Step back and squared up.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Nash. Outside, Hill. Pass to Cousins. The jump hook. And that one good.
Well, even though Cousins has increased his range over the years, you still love when he imposes his will on the inside.
Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Hill. Pass to Nash. Lets a three fly. Yao with a rebound.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful. Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Nash passes to Ball. Yao with a rebound.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
And here's Westbrook. Here's the three. McGrady shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hill the pass to Ewing. Got a hand on it.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Fires it. Rebound by the Lakers. Here's the break. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Malone. Here's McGrady. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
New York shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one at the line is good.
Tracy McGrady.
Good on both. Here's Nash. Ball outside. Pass to Cousins. Back to Ball. Just 4 to shoot. And it's New York with a rebound. Yao's got 4 rebounds now. Here's McGrady. He's got 5. Here's Malone. Shot from the low block. It's good. Off the glass.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. LaMelo Ball is second. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Hill. Pass to Nash. Ball outside. Here's Ewing. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got rebound number 5 here tonight. George outside. Westbrook outside. Back to George. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Hill. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They get it back. Cousins. Ooh, nice D from George. New York leading by 7. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game. He said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie.
3. You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's Westbrook. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Lakers trail by 8. Outside, Hill. Pass to Ewing. Ball taking his time here. McGrady grabs a miss.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Nash, pounded by Westbrook. Ball outside. It's blocked. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Pete Maravich. Los Angeles calls timeout. There's your New York Dancers.
Shot clock at 6. Pulls it. The Lakers with another miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to McGrady. From outside the arc. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
At the line for New York, Yao Ming, taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Lakers trail by 13. Nash passes to Cousins. Here's Ewing. to stop the run. The rebound by Malone.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's McGrady. 5 points in the game. Fade away. Malone can't get it to go.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Nash passes to Maravich. And it's New York with a rebound. Yao's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Malone can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 13. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For New York, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Westbrook, the pass to Yao. George against Hill. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Malone. George with it. There's the triple. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
The lead now cut to single digits.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Down low.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Westbrook. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Nash. Back to Cousins. Oh, got a piece of it. It's George with the drive. And he converts the layup. George has got 9.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Lakers trail by 13. Outside, Hill. Here's Malone. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 6 points for him.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Now here's Cousins. He's guarded closely. Nash passes to Ewing. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds in the game. Westbrook taking his time here. Tries it from 19. The 3, George. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Hill. Still no points. Cousins, the pass to Hill. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. A shot to stop the run. The offensive rebound. And Cousins throws it down.
Well, just great work by DeMarcus Cousins. Persistence, great scoring ability, and that's how you manufacture points.
Here's Westbrook. Rebounded by the Lakers.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for New York.
13.
He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Russell Westbrook out there with Kate Cunningham. Then there's George, and it's Malone in at the power forward spot. And it's Ball off the drive. And Ball throws it down.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Tobias Harris out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Hill in at the small forward position.
Jaren Jackson.
Here's Westbrook. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
Well, this guy is so special. On the attack on the interior, this guy is seeking contact. He doesn't want to avoid it.
Cousins can't hit. New York leading by 16. To the inside, Cunningham. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Now on ball.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Johnson, he's checked in for George.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Pass to Harris. Here's Nash. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Towns, he's checked in for New York.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Nash. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Shooting for the Lakers.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for New York. They led by as many as 18. Cunningham outside. Puts up a deep 3. On target from range. Cunningham's got 5.
Goodness, Cade was way back there. Look at him expanding his range.
Here's Nash. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Towns finds Westbrook. Offensive rebound. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Knocked away. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Evan Mobley, 3rd.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Westbrook, the pass to Towns. Shoots over Cousins. That one off the back iron and out. Lakers trail by 18. Harris on the wing. He's scoreless. The ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Arenas passes to Cunningham. Here's Arenas. He shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. And New York leads by 20.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Nash. 6 on the shot clock. To end the run. And it's New York with a rebound. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Cunningham against Ball. Cunningham passes to Malone. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Lakers trail by 20. Pass to Nash. And the layup falls.
Steve Nash.
Nash has got 10 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Arenas passes to Johnson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Harris.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And Los Angeles making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
That one falls.
Penny Hardaway.
Hardaway's got his first bucket in this one. New York leading by 17. Here's Arenas. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Johnson against Harris. And there's a 3-second violation.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Towns outside. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. And New York leads by 19.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Hardaway, the pass to Mobley. Mobley controls the rebound and the putback.
Okay, Evan Mobley, that's one way to pick up some loose change.
Here's Arenas, defended by Hardaway. Thurman's shot is off. Lakers trail by 17. Ball outside. Out to Mobley. Yes, it's good. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, what a nice find from LaMelo Ball. You can tell this guy loves setting up his teammates.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he drops it first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Harris. And there's the lob. Ball passes to Hardaway. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Arenas. There's Cunningham with a 3. Mobley grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Back to Hardaway. Pass to Ewing. And the layup is good off the glass. Ewing's got his second basket.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Cunningham against Ball. Here's Thurman. No good that time. Good D by Mobley. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 13. Pass to Hardaway. Now Harris. And there is the whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Hill, he's checked in for Harris. Hill against George.
We see Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
It's his first trip to the line.
Paul George, 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Lakers trail by 14. Mobley passes to Ewing. And here is Hill. Outside Hardaway. Elbow shot. Again, the Lakers.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
New York.
Now a timeout called by New York.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Yao passes to Thurman. Here's Arenas. Pass to Yao. Just 5 on the clock.
First half, 2 minutes.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Ewing's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Hill. Ball left side. Now here's Mobley to the middle. Got a piece of it. Minute 32 left in the first half of this game. Here's George. The reverse. Thurman. It's hauled in by Hill.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Evan Mobley.
New York leading by 10. McGrady, the pass to Yao. Here's McGrady, hounded by Ball. Here's McGrady. He's got 5. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Hill.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And for New York, they're shooting at just 26% in the second. Here's McGrady. Nails it from beyond the arc. McGrady's got 8 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
There's the 3. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And New York leads by 13.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
I love to see when those shots go in. Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so it's New York.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal. Well, for New York, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, they're getting to the line more, and that usually comes down to wanting it more. Because once they had the lead, they kept pushing. They tightened the screws up, and they didn't let go.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively.
And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. Paul George has been sensational.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
They've got Russell Westbrook, and it's McGrady in at the 2. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. New York leading by 14. Here's Malone, tipped.
The aggressive defense by DeMarcus Cousins, not content to just alter it, send it back.
Pass to Hill. Here's Nash. George defending. Outside, Hill. There's Ball with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Ball's got 5.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
McGrady, the pass to George. Out to the wing. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
To the paint. Here's Cousins. An easy 2 on the layup. 6 points for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Kicks it out to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Here's Yao. In tight. He gets the jumper to fall.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Nash. Pounded by Westbrook. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Good on the second one. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Yao. Here's McGrady. Fires for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And there's the drive. And that one's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
New York leading by 11. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Yao passes to George. Fires in the triple. George has got 16 points.
You've allowed Paul George to lock in and get his rhythm. Now you better start to stop him.
Here's Nash. 12 points for him.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Pass to Malone. Westbrook with it from downtown. Hits the trifecta. He's got 9.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Nash. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Westbrook. Defense is right there. Inside. Here's Yao. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And New York leads by 17.
I just love the ball movement.
Now here's Hill. Yet to see a basket. Ball no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
McGrady, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Malone. Give him 8. 4 on the clock. Here's McGrady. Makes good on the step-back jumper. McGrady's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Nash. 12 points for him. Now Cousins. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway. Cousins has got 8 points.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
George outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Cousins has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Here's McGrady, hounded by Ball. Over to the left wing. Here's Westbrook. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 11.
Well, in the screen and roll situation, Russell Westbrook may be the most difficult guard in the league. So smart, so tough.
Outside, Hill. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
New York.
You know, we see
timeout.
this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Here's McGrady. He's got 16 down low.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
They retain possession, and he recovers it.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Lakers trail by 15. Cousins with it. Give him 8. Maravich, the pass to Cousins. Here's Nash. George defending. From the baseline, George with the block.
What a defensive play from Paul George. Send it back, big fella.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
To the middle. Here's Ewing. Got a piece of it. Here's Malone. He's got 9. Westbrook outside. This one for 3. They get it again. Yao, good. Yao's got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And here's George. 16 points for him. Good chance here for Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Ooh, the pump fake. Kept the D off balance. Gave him room to work.
You know, I like this. Instead of trying to jack up the 3, get the ball to Cousins for a high percentage look.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the inside, Malone. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Nash. Sweet little floater. Nash has got 14 points.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Here's Westbrook. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And New York leads by 19. Down low. Here's Maravich. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Westbrook, the pass to George. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one. Inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
It's just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Pass to George. And here's Westbrook. Here's Yao. He's got 10. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Maravich. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Harris comes in for Cousins. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Cade Cunningham's checked in for New York. Both shots good from the stripe. Lakers trail by 20.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Maravich. 6 points for him. Harris outside. It could go. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already...
65.
Steve Kerr with some words for his players. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Lakers, Jackson out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Ball, and it's Hill in at the 3. Here's Thurman. Pass to Arenas. 5 on the clock. From the wing, and he drops that one in. And here are the Lakers. Now here's Jackson. To the middle. Here's Ball. And it's New York with a rebound. Cunningham outside. Ball with the rebound. And for the Lakers, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. The fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Arenas. 4-3. It's hauled in by Hill.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Towns. 3-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers trail by 21. Here's Nash. Harris outside. It's hauled in by Thurman.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
Jackson against Towns. Jackson can't get it to go.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
The shot's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Hardaway, the pass to Ball. Will it go? And it's New York with a rebound. Here's McGrady. And he lobs it up top.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Hardaway. Mobley outside. To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. He squares up and sinks it.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Arenas passes to Johnson. Here's Thurman, covered by Mobley. Pass to Johnson. Here's Arenas, defended by Hardaway. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his third foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. You gotta be smarter than this.
Here's Thurman. To the paint. Here's McGrady.
Boy, that's great defense from LaMelo Ball. He has the length and the agility to be an outstanding defender. It's about learning to give it every single night on that end.
Hardaway, the pass to Mobley. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Jackson. Over Towns. Jackson can't get it to go. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Thurman. That shot off. Good D by Mobley.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Here's McGrady, hounded by Ball. Here's Towns, buries the 7-footer.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Now here's Hardaway, guarded closely. The kick out to Ball. It's hauled in by Thurman. Thurman's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Arenas. Here's McGrady. That's his 6 make and 11 tries.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Hardaway, the pass to Mobley. Back to Hardaway. Mobley outside. Pass to Harris. Now here's Mobley. Here's Ball. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Assisted.
Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch and shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Back to Hardaway. And it's New York with a rebound. Down low. Here's Towns. The rebound by Jackson. The Lakers shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Back to Hardaway. On the money from 12 feet away.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Here's Arenas. Pass to Towns. From 12 feet, and it's in, off the glass. Towns has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Hardaway finds Harris. Takes it inside.
And I like when Harris looks to create for himself. A multi-dimensional scorer with a take-charge attitude.
The free throw drops for Harris. New York making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. No good on the second free throw. And here's New York now. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's McGrady. Cunningham outside. Pass to Thurman. Here's McGrady. From behind the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hardaway. Softly drops in the floater.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Towns passes to Thurman. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Harris has got 4 rebounds now. Left side Hill. A minute 22 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And he makes it.
Grant Hill.
Hill's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Now Cunningham. Pass to Johnson. From 9 feet, and they pick up 2. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Hardaway. Now Hill. Fader on the way. And it's New York with a rebound. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham with the ball. Puts it up from 15. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Do not test Evan Mobley, a top-level shot blocker.
Here's Harris. Oh, he picked him clean. Cunningham outside. They've done it, and they're going to move on. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.